The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. The whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Happiness is the meaning and the purpose of life, the whole aim and end of human existence. The aim of art is to represent not the outward appearance of things, but their inward significance. Pleasure in the job puts perfection in the work. Quality is not an act, it is a habit. In all things of nature there is something of the marvelous. Dignity does not consist in possessing honors, but in deserving them. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. No great mind has ever existed without some degree of anger, but it is important to channel that anger into positive action. Wit is educated insolence. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. Nature does nothing in vain. The energy of the mind is the essence of life. It is the nature of desire not to be satisfied, and most men live only for the gratification of it. Fear is pain arising from the anticipation of evil. The more you know you don't know. The aim of the wise is not to secure pleasure, but to avoid pain. The worst form of inequality is to try to make unequal things equal. The law is reason, free from passion. Happiness is a state of activity. There is no great genius without a mixture of madness. All human actions have one or more of these 7 causes: chance, nature, compulsion, habit, reason, passion, and desire. The one exclusive sign of thorough knowledge is the power of teaching. Friendship is a single soul dwelling in 2 bodies. To write well, express yourself like the common people, but think like a wise man. The high-minded man must care more for the truth than for what people think. All men by nature desire knowledge. All virtue is summed up in dealing justly. Poverty is the parent of revolution and crime. It is not enough to win a war. It is more important to organize the peace. What we have to learn to do, we learn by doing. Happiness is activity. The least initial deviation from the truth is multiplied later 1,000-fold. The difference between a learned man and an ignorant one is the same as that between a living man and a corpse. The educated differ from the uneducated as much as the living from the dead. He who has never learned to obey cannot be a good commander. It is not what we have that will make us happy. It is who we become. The most important thing by far is to have a command of metaphor. A friend to all is a friend to none. All men seek happiness, but not all seek it in the same way. To avoid criticism, say nothing, do nothing, be nothing. Wishing to be friends is quick work, but friendship is a slow ripening fruit. No one loves the man whom he fears. What is a friend? A single soul dwelling in two bodies. Hope is a waking dream. All human beings, by nature, desire to know. At his best, man is the noblest of all animals. Separated from law and justice, he is the worst.